Amos 8, verse 20. To the law and to the testimony. If they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua by Shem Krakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone, rule well and teach well. Shalom to those who like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity. And shalom to the very few sincere sisters, right, that's really taking heed to getting in order in these last days. To you all to say shalom, right? Coming to the video, Lord, when it's edifying, right? But you know, the elder apostle Tahar, you know, had went over this twice, you know, in the past 2 days. Right, but going to this video, it says a young man cuts the IUIC on the mark of the beast, right, Revelation 13, which is so easy to really, well, once you know it, it's easy to understand, right, because we do understand the Lord has put stumbling blocks, right, staying to the scriptures, you know, just want to bring this out right quick, right, because everybody's not going to get it, you know, like I spoke in one of my videos that somebody got to fulfill the shoes of Zechariah 13 and 8, 2/3. You know, so the Lord had put a stumbling block over them, right? So I'm gonna just go into the book of Romans 11, verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, right? Salvation, and this is a part of the salvation because this is part of the signs that you need to not to maneuver around, right? You're gonna need so like, let me repeat that. This is one of the main prophecy that you need to know. So when it comes, you know how to maneuver around, right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right, but you know, camps like mainly IUIC, right? You know, that's what this video, you know, based off of as well. But main IUIC is not teaching about the MOTB, right? They want to keep telling you about keeping the laws, you know. But here, hey, they don't even use they breaking the first law, you know, putting the Lord's name in vain, man. Like they call on Jesus more than they call on Yahweh, right? They call on Yahweh, they call on God and the Most High, Christ. They calling all of those false names, but they don't even call on the true names, man. If they ain't calling on the name, I know they ain't calling. I know they're not breaking down the prophecies, right? But hey, they push keep the law, keep the law, keep the law, right? And we're not justified by the law, right? It's beautiful to rehearse the righteous acts. It's beautiful to rehearse it, but we know we can't get it, right? It's all about the works and the faith, right? It goes hand in hand. You know, I think that's Ephesians 2 and 8. Right, but it says, "But then Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for." But the election, right? The elect is going to get this. The election have obtained, right? When you obtaining something, right? You're holding on to it. You understood it, right? And before I play this clip, right? The young man, right? The young brother, he knew about the MOTB. He knew it was a C-hip back when he was 13. You know, and that's beautiful because it's like, okay, damn, now, hey, you know, you may not be all the way in at that moment, you know, but hey, as time go on, it's like you start putting the pieces together and it's like, damn, okay, makes sense now. Then hey, that's how, you know, Lord willing, if you are part of the elect, you know, you come in, right? You get bid back to the marriage of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, but the election have obtained it and the rest were blinded, right? And camps like IUIC, IUSBK, so all these other camps, man, right? Outside of Great Millstone, you know. Right, they don't have the truth. They don't have the light. Right, so they're going to put their own spin onto a doctrine, and guess what? It's going to cause you to get fucked up out here by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know? But it says the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, Yahweh Shem Yahushua had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. Right? Like the elder has said, you know, the apostle said, you know, they are fucking zombies over there, you know, and they telling them to do one thing and ain't doing it. They ain't doing a rebuttal, no nothing, right? Hey, the elders tell you, our elders, right? You know, they say research it. Don't take my word for it. You know, research it. Look it up. Look at it more than face value. Dig up under it, right? Be like the Church of Berea, you know, just edifying yourself, right? Breaking it down to the lowest molecule, man, you know. And then another thing they were trying, you know, talking about the brother as if like, okay, he's young, yes, right? But the scriptures talk about how our young men gonna prophesy, you know. Our old men shall dream dreams, right? Our women shall prophesy and have dreams as well, you know. Let me go ahead and play this clip right quick. And I want to make that point like the apostle had said yesterday. It's two camps, right? He said GMS, and that's good that you did speak on GMS, because real soon, right, like the apostle said, they're gonna have to look their way back to GMS. A lot of these members that that had made plenty of videos, talking amongst the apostles and downplaying the doctrine, right? They got to tell the congregation something real soon, the truth. They have to tell the congregation the truth real soon, man. And then, like he was speaking on, IUSBK do not teach about the chip. So it leads you to one people, one group that has the 144% truth. See, he's trying to seek out other thing that's too hard. This is not too hard for us, man. Matter of fact, just let me jump through it right quick. Let me see if it's hard. Let me see if let me break this down to see if it's hard. Matter of fact, let me grab a scripture right quick, right? Because the brother said he was only 23. He had it when he was 13. What's wrong with that? Because guess what? Wasn't Yahweh Shai they standing on business at 12? Right? So what's wrong with him getting ahead of the game early? What's wrong with that? Now, if the brother, bring it all the way in and get up under the right doctrine, and he'll be squared away. He'll be on point. But they want to come with that weak scripture, that more so going inside these different books that not dealing with that's not dealing with what's going on in the scriptures. That'll sit here and confuse you. The Book of the Dead, these other books that just don't have no light in them, right? But he tells us don't seek out things that's not too hard, right? That's excuse me, man. IUIC ain't got it, but let's see what the scripture says. Habakkuk 2:2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision. Matter of fact, so let me rephrase myself. Right? Because see, another thing that's not too hard. The scriptures, the MOTB is not too hard, man. Right? Once you sit down and go into the Greek, go into the Latin, go into the Hebrew, not speaking on just the Revelation 13, but the scriptures in general. It helped put the pieces of the puzzle together. So the scriptures are not hard, right? Especially when you're watching the videos of GMS. That's who put it on the map, right? But it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables. Come on now. So what does that mean? How you see out something that's hard, right? Because it's already been laid out, right? It says, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, right? And we make our videos and we break down the classification of the charagma, right? You got the charagma, right? Which is the chip. You got the karax. When you break that down from the root word of charagma, you got slakia. You got charagma, and then you got the root word of charagma, which is karax, right? And the root word of karax is grapho, right? And all of those things linked together let you know that what the MOTB is, man, right? It says that he may run that read, right? It said, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Right? So the elders already had wrote the vision, broken it down, right? It told you the consequences, right? About what would happen if you do to take the chip, right? As a matter of fact, let me go to the book of Amos right quick. Amos 3, that goes to show you that, they don't have it, right? There's no light inside IUIC, right? Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets, right? The Lord has revealed everything to the servants, the prophets, man. Everything is out on the table to get us up out of here, right? The Lord gave us all the knowledge that we need to get up out of for salvation, man. But here you have it, Nate saying we don't know the name. They rather say Most High Christ blessed, right? There's no Jacob's trouble. It ain't no sea hip. Well, damn, like he just taking out so many pieces of the Bible, and it's like, damn, right? But that goes to show you that, there's no light in them, and this scripture does not fit them, right? Amos 3:7 again. It says, surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret. What's his secret? The prophecies. The main prophecy that we're waiting on right now is the MOTB. And like the young man had said, right? He about to say, He believing that that's the seed here because why? Look how things are going. Look how things are gearing towards to. It's going towards what? A digital society, right? Wasn't Nate them teaching about, it's having sex with a white woman? They don't have nothing about buying and selling. You know, it's embargo, right? Excuse me. None of those things match, right? It's about what you believe. And that's what I heard when I was coming in, you know, because like I said, I didn't know nothing, you know, so I didn't know nothing. So I'm like, a marker to who, you know, and the brother was just like, man, see what they say, see what their answer is on it. So, you know, like I said, I didn't know, you know, but I'm just now coming in and I asked, you know, the dude that was in IUIC, and I was like, so what's the mark of the beast? And first thing he said, oh shit, here we go. And I was like, shit, what you mean? He was like, man, wouldn't like answering that question, man, because it started things up. And I was like, well, I don't really know what you're talking about. You know, he asked me a question to ask you, and you know, I'm trying to get your take on it. So, anyways, he started when he answered it, he was just more so just saying like, it's just really what you believe in, you know. I said, oh, okay, cool. You know, I ain't know no better. But now as I start getting more understanding of it, it's like, it's more than just what you believe in. No, right? We come to a time period where, hey, Esau either finna crash the society, right? He said philosophy. Yes, philosophies, you know. But Esau's is getting down to a time where, hey, is you willing to adapt to this new system that he's finna bring out? And if so, right, if you want to adapt to it, if so, prove it to us by taking this C-hip. That's how you be able to maneuver. That's how you be able to keep trade. You know, a lot of folks are into Forex and stuff like that, cryptocurrency, right? You'll be able to buy and sell off from the digital device. You'll be able to get what? Benefits from this device, you know, so-called miracles from this device. That's where everything is heading to. But IUIC does not teach that, right? They're not warning what's going to happen when the society collapses and you can't buy, sell, or trade unless you have this device. They're not warning the flock, right? And that's a lot of blood on their hands. Let me go back to the video. Ooh, and kind, right? Since they're about the commandments, why does he have long hair? And why call on Christ? What happened to the first commandment? And then, hey, and if it's so much about the law, why the fuck is they teaching about the Lord? Right? Why are they teaching about the Lord Yahweh Shai? Right? If they saying keep the commandments, keeping it perfect, so the Lord just died in vain. Right? The Lord just died in vain. He didn't sit here and help out to, you know what, I'm gonna lift the burden up for y'all because y'all niggas will not be able to make it. And I know for sure inside IUIC, I know when they women be on their menstrual, they is not separating for their women for the time she's on that menstrual, man. Because how you be seeing how these women have wives in their camp and they still be praising Nate. So I know for sure they run their household. You know? But it's going to show that, hey, this camp is all the way off, man. You know, he said he got the long hair, and why they keep calling on Christ when Christ? Well, that's a Greek name, man. This means anointed. You know, when they really want to say, you know, Jesus, you know, right? Why are you teaching about saying Christ so much, but knowing that we are Hebrew Israelites? The Lord has a Hebrew name, but why keep giving him this Greek name? What, you know? Come on, man. Come on, man. You cannot. It's easily broken down, man. Clearly, he didn't heard it from the head apostles on down. I'm not sure which member he had heard it from, but it makes sense, man. You see how they're getting rid of the so-called middle class? Either you poor as fuck or you rich as fuck. That's what he's putting the brackets into, man. That's what John the Revelator has seen. He calls of all both small and great, right? Even when you read it, he said he calls of all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive, right? To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? It's not hard. These false ass count just make it hard, man. Right? But hey, like I said, at the end of the day, somebody has to fulfill the shoes of Zechariah 13:8. 2/3 gotta be cut off and die. It says, and he calls of all, right? Like he's who going to who? What? Esau, Edom, right? He gonna cause them, right? He gonna deceive them, right? And we already know. Me personally, I feel like, hey, Nate is working with them folks to help a lot of folks fall victim, into taking that seed of hell. That he was all with it for telling folks to take the jab in 19 or 2020, right? So like you for the background noise, got my truck reefer on. I had I had to try to squeeze in a little bit of time to goddamn do the little video right quick. Lord willing is edifying, right? That shit too loud. Mike can't even hear the video. Damn. All right, here we go. I'm almost done. Come on now. Hey, that is like is it Klaus Schwab? Like bro say Cotton Schwab. Hey, what did he say? He said if you don't have this C, what is it? The currency thing, is it CED, CEB? Whatever the crypto thing is, right? He said if you don't have it, you will not be able to participate in society, right? And we know that when we read Revelation 13 and 15, we know that that's just pretty much you got to abide by this beast system that's coming into play. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast, verse 15. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast will be killed. Right? And what are you gonna? What show that you're worshiping it? You're taking it and receiving the benefits from it. But it said if you don't take it, what? You'll be killed. We know it's going to intensify to the point where you can be up on the guillotines, right? But we also know, hey, if you don't take it, you're going to be exiled of society. You'll be pretty much off the radar, because everybody that's on the radar are able to go inside these stores. Why do you think so many stores are shutting down? And they open back up with a whole new different wave of system. Why do you think a lot of Walmarts are going straight self-checkouts, no cash back? You got Whole Foods showing you pay with your palm, right? The evidence is right here, but it goes to show you that in the book of Isaiah 8 and 20. There is no light in them. They're not speaking according to the word, man. There's no light in them. Then they try to bring out, things like Revelation 22. He that is ignorant, let him be ignorant still. And then, want to downplay, right? But joke's going to be on them when this society collapse. And they got to tell their whole congregation the real truth, man. And that's it. Just pride. It just pride that they don't want to tell their congregation. They're getting paid for it anyway. But it's pride that they can't stand on business and tell the congregation the truth, man. Right? And that's how dumb they sound. So if you saying this keep the commandments, so what's the warning them about the C-hip? You know, let's just say you keeping all the commandments and you still take the C-hip. Like, they're not letting them know what's going on. They keeping them inside the blind. Well, they had the congregation inside the blind. And he got to have another dead body beside him to cheer him on. And that's off, man. You know, yes, the friends remind us, you know, is a good remindment. But matter of fact, I'm gonna close out because I do gotta hit the road. Let me go back to the book of Habakkuk right quick, because they want to keep hollering out the commandments. You know, like I said, you know, it's good to keep, you know, rehearse it. You know, you ain't better keep it all. Not in this captivity, not in the flesh, right? But yeah, you know, making it plain as day, right, and warn them because he keeps saying the Lord gonna kill you. Hey, the Lord say he gonna kill you if you take that C-hip. So right, that goes to show they not reading Revelation 14 and 9, which I'm gonna close out with, right? But I'm gonna start off right here in the book of Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right? This MOTB, right? We come to that time, we're going to see who's been telling the truth, right? And who's been telling a bald-faced lie, right? It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry, right? This main vision, we know World War III happening, right? But this split, a lot of this split comes from what? A lot of people don't believe in this MOTB, right? Jacob's trouble. The MOTB is a part of Jacob's trouble. The man finna get order out of chaos, and he gonna try to, you know, sew it back together with this C-hip, you know. So it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, right? This main process is gonna be made mandatory real soon, man. Lord willing, hell, it's this month. Right, I'm gonna go to the book of Revelation, 14, right, and bring out the point, right. Matter of fact, I ain't finna 17 in Revelation 13, right. It says Revelation 17. I started 16, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Matter of fact, let me break that down again. Salakia. That no man might buy or sell, right? And like I said, you know, when we always go into it, you go to that Greek word for charagma in the blue letter. It goes to what? Charagma, right? A stamp, an imprinted mark, right? Of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge, right? Of the followers of the Antichrist going against the Lord. That's the badge. That's the emblem showing you, like, look, I don't follow the Lord. That's the emblem. That's the proof, right? It says stamp as a badge of servitude, right? Which we always break it down. Servitude means what? To be completely subject to someone more powerful, right? The state of being a slave or completely subject to someone more powerful, right? You're upgrading your slavery card, man. That's all it is, right? So the root word for charagma is karax, right? A stake, a palisade, right? An instrument that's real sharp to where it can break through something, right? Pierce through something, you know, right? And the root word for that, for karax, is grapho, right? Which we already know what is to record, right? To record. Right, to commit to writing things not to be forgotten, right? You won't be able to lose your keys. Your keys no more. Your social security card, credit cards, all that stuff gonna be right on that one device, right? But this goes back to the book of Habakkuk 2 and 2. Write the vision and make it plain upon tables. break that scripture down, clean to where it's like, oh, damn. What it says, how the old commercial used to be, it's so easy a caveman can do it, but hey, it's so easy that a caveman can understand it, type. But hey, we know that, certain people are not supposed to get it. But, hey, the evidence is here that, we broke it down to the lowest degree, So, yeah, Khan. It says, to write to one by writing in a written epistle to give information, directions, right? That's all it is, right? In verse 14, I'm going to close out with that because I want to get to the point, excuse me, that if you do take it, because we already know a lot of these niggas in IUIC going to take the C-Hip because they teach against it when they know what it is. So in that time, it ain't going to be on some, oh, I'm still not going to take it. Now, you going to take it. Logan, how you so fucked up in the head, you going to take it. Right? Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, right? Nowhere in there talking about you got to have them fringes on. Hey, the Lord's not worrying about those fringes. Excuse me. He's not worrying about those fringes. You better not have that C-Hip on you. You better not have that C-Hip stuck inside you, lodged inside of you. It says, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. That's deep, Just know that you're marked for a ICBM missile, right? To tear your ass up. And it might just be more than one. Lord might keep your ass through the first one, just for that second one to light your ass up. Well, the first one gonna do damage, and the second one's gonna finish the job off. But it's because why? Hey, you fear man more than the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you want to be in subject to your oppressor. That's how much you didn't believe in the Lord. You want to be in subject to your oppressor. And I'm gonna close out this one last scripture, Ezekiel 33:33, right? Because these niggas like IUIC, they gonna see real soon, man. Right? We've been, starting with the elders, man. They've been rebuking them for the longest, And soon to come, right? You're gonna know who the true servants of the Lord are, right? Who's holding down the true doctrine. Ezekiel 33:33. And when this comes to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. Right? You're gonna know that the true man of the Lord was telling you the truth about what the MOTB is. The one I was making it plain upon tables. So Lord, whether this lesson was edifying to the point, right? And it goes to show you that, hey, surely the Lord will do nothing but he revealeth his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. And it's going to spread, right? So in that day, hey, they would know who's telling the truth and who's trying to lead them the right way. So with that being said, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. Shalom to the Hopefully Like Men. Shalom to the elders. And shalom to the very few sincere sisters. On to the next one. Shalom.